Good morning, everybody. It's Allie from Be Blissful. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm going to show you a super easy and quick festive look that you can go neutral with or you can go glam with. Your choice either way. Everything is up to 80% off. It includes a full eyeshadow bundle, eye brushes, eyeliner, lash primer, blush, bronzer, highlighter, setting powder, my 10-hour long-lasting anti-aging splash lipstick plus limited edition lip gloss. This is going to be beautiful. So say hey when you drop on or when you're watching the replay, so I can say thank you. And if you want information about the bundle, just say festive or drop any type of like party emoji and I will send you the info. But let's get going and I'll tell you all about our fun adventures here in Atlanta with the snow. I'm gonna back up my camera just a little bit. There we go. All right, so this is my humble palette and it's so great. Wonderfully festive. I'm just taking the shadow liner brush, getting that lightest color, tapping it off, and then we're gonna put that on as our base color all over. I love these bundles because they're all in one and it closes up and it's so tiny and easy to travel with. It's great to give as a gift. Because you've got a base color, you've got a shimmer color, and you've got a darker color that you can do so many different things with. So it's great for people who are new or not, still not confident, I guess is what I should say, not as confident about matching colors, because these are perfectly coordinated no matter how you put them on or use them. And they fold up into this super tiny, cute on the go, and it's got a mirror so you can do your makeup as well. Okay, so even if you're watching the replay or you're coming on live, A, say hi. B, let me know where you're at, because we are in Atlanta in the middle of the coldest Christmas Eve we have ever had on record. And Atlanta doesn't really do like cold. Like if there's like barely a snowflake, right, we shut down. And so it is, I don't know, I think it's like 8 degrees, and let me tell you, there's like nobody outside. Like we are nobody outside. So okay, when I lived in Ohio, which I only lived there for about 3 years, our sump pump, right, for the heater and the AC was just like a hole in the basement. It just went straight down. It used gravity, right? And the pipes ran deep underground, so you didn't really worry about if they froze or not. Well, in the South, we don't do it that way, right? Because it really doesn't freeze here that much. So this morning I woke up and my house was freezing cold. I'm like, oh goodness, what happened? And I was like, oh no. So I go downstairs and I check the sump pump on the heater and the AC, and sure enough, the outside line, like going outside the water, had frozen, which had stopped the water from pumping out, which triggered the sump pump, so the heat was off. So by the time I turned the heat on, it was like 56 degrees in here, right? The auxiliary heat kicked in. I was like, oh, it's so cold. But it did dump out the sump pump, and I'm going to have to go outside and try and like wrap up the, what do you call it? The outside line for the sump pump, because otherwise I'm going to keep having the same problem. So I'm trying to keep the house warm here. So hopefully I can do that. All right, so I'm going to grab Fluffy Crease Brush. And we're going to use this beautiful, rich brown. I love this color. It's deep. It's rich. To me, this green and this brown are so festive. They're perfect. Like you can really... So I just put on the green on my lids up through my crease. And you can use just a little bit of that. You could stop there if you wanted to. You can use this brown as an eyeliner if you wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and take the fluffy crease brush with this brown. Make sure you tap it off. And I'm gonna go into the upper crease. And I'm gonna start out lightly. I'm just gonna close it right into the outer V. Right? And you can leave it just like that. Sorry about my dogs, right? We've got tons of people in town at the house, and it's the dogs are having a fantastic time. So this is a great soft neutral look, okay? So you can leave it like this. We can glam it up a little bit as well. So I think we're gonna glam it up. I just wanted to show you guys like a cute, simple, festive look. If you wanted to go neutral, and then we're about to glam this up, okay? And then we just want to blend. But if you are a neutral lover, this is a perfect place to just go ahead, put your eyeliner on, and then mascara, right? Good to go. You're done with your eyes. But we are going to glam it up because, yes, it is. I got to figure out which one of these I used for the green. I normally try and keep track, but I didn't today. Yeah, well, whatever. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to take this green. And these do have primer in them, which helps them stick and stay longer. Right? And the more you apply, the deeper, the richer that color is going to pop. So that's what we're doing. We're just applying it. We're just applying more so we get that deeper, richer color. You can even, if you really want to pop that color, take setting spray, spray it on the brush, run it through that shimmer, and then just dab. And it's going to keep any type of shimmer and metallic in place. It's also going to give it a bit of like an extra shiny reflection. Because I promise you, you can take any color palette and take it from neutral to glam. It's all about just technique, how much you put on. If you have any questions, say consult, and I will be so glad to answer your questions. I love to answer questions. And there is a delay if you say hi or ask a question, just so you know, if you don't know, there is a delay on Facebook. So sometimes I don't see it until a little bit later, and sometimes I'm talking and I don't see it. So, but I promise you I will go back. All right, so we're going to glam this up. So we are going to put a darker line with that brown. See? So I put a little extra green on this one, but see, we're looking, right? Kind of bolder, more glam-esque on this Christmas Eve. Does anyone have any fun Christmas Eve plans? So we're just familying it up. I, of course, have a bunch of gifts to wrap. So after this, I'm going to go and start wrapping all the gifts that I meant to wrap yesterday. But of course, that didn't happen yesterday. So, right? Is anyone else like me? You're like, oh, I'm going to get everything wrapped ahead of time. And every year, I never do. It's like, yeah, it's sort of a joke at this point. Here we go. All right. So see, we've got it a little bit darker. And I think today, just for giggles, I'm going to take the liner part of the liner shader brush, drag it through there, and we're going to smoke that out. I am going to put black eyeliner on the top, but we are going to smoke this out. You just, to smoke it out, you just do that and you soften it up just a little bit. I went a little low, so I'm going to come back and just clean that up a little bit. Right? Just smoke that out just a little tiny bit. All right, okay, so now let's smoke out the other side. So, right, just through the liner shader brush on the liner side, and then a little bit on the bottom lash, and then your line is from your outer eye to your eyebrow. So I just popped a line right there, and then I draw a line from here. And then I'm gonna get another blending brush because I think I saw mixed colors on that one. And then just blend up. That way it sweeps the way that you want it to go. But it just gives you that little bit of like extra framing. All right, look at us go. Okay, so eyeshadow's done. So now we're gonna move on to Dip and Draw liquid eyeliner. I'm curious to see who's snowed in. If you're snowed in, will you say it? Tell me how much snow you've gotten. Because it's freezing cold. At least the sun is out today. Yesterday it really wasn't out. But, so at least the sun is out today. But I know like people up in the Great Lakes, Michigan, other areas have just been really hit with snow. So post your pictures if you want to in the comments below. I would love to see. I would love to see your snow. Because honestly, we haven't had snow in Atlanta in a number of years. Normally we get like one snow a year. But I don't remember getting snow last year or the year before. If we did, I just don't remember it. Someone correct me if I forgot. I probably did. So if you're going for a neutral look, you could just put like one line of this on. Right? For glam, you want to put a darker line on. You can go thin, you can go a thicker line. You just want it to pop darker. Ooh, I'm loving this. This is gonna be so festive for Christmas Eve. I love this. I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna put on lash primer because why, yes, we need lash primer. It helps condition your lashes just like your hair needs conditioner. So do your lashes and so do your eyebrows. And there are a couple of ways to do that. One, with your lashes with lash primer, which is what I'm using now. The other is with lash serum. The other is with collagen, and that is gonna help, collagen is gonna help your hair, your skin, everything. I took my collagen this morning already. Okay, so I'm using 4D mascara first. And 4D mascara is what I call go big or go home lashes. It gives you the look of falsy eyelashes without actually having false eyelashes on. And it has, the wand on it actually has a flat and a rounded side. All right, so I'm gonna do the other side. You wanna put the lash primer on and it goes on, you can see it kind of goes on a little bit white. That way you can see like where you've put it, where it is. And ideally you wanna get your first coat of mascara on while that lash primer is still wet. And that lash primer is really gonna not just condition your lashes with keratin and biotin, it's gonna help strengthen them and it's gonna help protect them from any damage that mascara can do to your eyelashes, like breaking them or thinning them out. So lash primer is a great, great product. So I like to go on the back of my lashes first. And then, got a little extra, we're gonna take that off. And then come up under. And with 4D mascara, we call it the twiggle. So you put it at the bottom of your lash line and you wiggle. And then as you pull it through the lash, you twirl. So the twiggle. So wiggle and then twirl it up. And that helps the lash get through all sides of the 4D mascara, because 4D mascara actually has Y fibers in it. And Y fibers interconnect. So when you think, we call them Y fibers because it's in the shape of a Y. And when they interconnect, they lock and create thicker, fuller, bolder lashes. So I'm using Epic Waterproof on my lower lashes, and I will use that on my upper lashes as the last mascara. Because if you've watched me before, you know I live in Atlanta, and even when it's cold, I feel like it's humid, and I really can't stand for mascara to run. So I top all of my mascara with Epic Waterproof so that I know it's not going to go anywhere. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do another coat with 4D. So you do the twiggle. And I promise you will put mascara on faster than I do. I'm super slow about mascara so I don't poke myself in the eyeball. I promise you will be faster. I have to really concentrate, otherwise I will poke myself in the eye. And it's really no fun. There we go. See the difference with 4D mascara? I mean, you really get a big, bold, what I call go big or go home lash. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and put Epic Waterproof on top, but we're gonna move on. I'm gonna use Supple blush today, which is actually like a peach shimmer blush, super cute. So with the blusher brush, you use the long side and then flip and then make sure you work up into the top of your ear, okay? That way no one sees any lines. And if you're like me, it also helps cover up any grays until your next coloring appointment for your hair. This is medium bronzer, and I have 5 shades of this, and this works great. You can also use the blusher brush for it as well. So you just swirl and tap off any extra, and you would just apply it the exact same way. And you're going under your blush in the hollow of your cheek, right? Because pictures and video cameras, any type of lens, takes your one-dimensional face or it takes your 3-dimensional face and makes it 1-dimensional. So we use these little tricks to make your face look like you in all of your photos and on camera. Otherwise, the lens just flattens out your face. So we are adding back your features. And there are things that we can do, like if you want your lips to look fuller, then add a little bit of bronzer under your lip. I have a little bit of like what would be considered like a bulbous nose right here on the end. So I actually use bronzer to make that appear thinner. And here's how I do it. So if there's any area on your face that you feel like you want to either make it stand out or minimize, let me know. Because what I just did there was minimize the tip of my nose, right? And then you blend it in. And it's so subtle that no one even knows, but in pictures, it like really makes my nose look much, much thinner. So just cute and easy, fun little tricks for you to consider. Okay, so this is my Prime and Set powder. It's microencapsulated water, which is fantastic for the winter time because dry skin equals wrinkly skin. So we want to do everything we can to keep your skin nice and moisturized. In fact, I switched from my normal mattifying primer to my just regular primer because it's just drier out now because it's colder. So I do have a hydrating primer as well, which I like to use that around my eyes. But if you live somewhere that's like really cold, really dry, or you have dry skin, my hydrating primer is gonna change your life, promise. Okay, so now we are going to add some highlight, and we're going to use Brazen, which has like a warm pink glow to it. And I'm just going to use another liner shader brush, which is all part of my bundle up to 80% off. So say festive or drop any type of like party or festive emoji and I will send you the information. So we're just going right on top of where our blush is. Right? Just like that. And it makes a huge difference in pictures. And then we're gonna go right in here And we're gonna go right there. And you can go down the center of your nose and the tip of your nose. And then another great trick is to put it in the corner of your eye. And it really opens your eyes up. It's just a really small, simple move, but makes a huge difference in opening up your eyes in pictures. Okay, so now I'm gonna also show you, I'm gonna take my finger and we're just gonna get a little bit more. We're gonna pop it right in the center. Like in line with your cornea, where honestly most people aren't even gonna notice, but it's gonna draw a focal point to the center of your eye. So it's really light, super light, right? But makes that like big glam difference. So, and of course you can always, right, if you wanna add more color, you can. Right, because definitely once you put setting powder on top, it's translucent, but sometimes it does tend to dull things out. So especially if you're going for like a real glam look or it's nighttime, add more. You want to pop that color because it's just not as much color at night as there is during the day. I mean, light. Okay, so I'm going to use Successful Splash Lipstick. And with Splash Lipstick, you actually don't even have to use a lip liner because we're going to use it as a lip liner and help create that 3D effect. So, all right, so right, we are outlining with Successful, which is a rose nude. And then, and this is limited edition, and this is one of my all-time favorite lip glosses. It's called Lottery. It's limited edition, available right now, and it's super on sale, so I highly recommend grabbing this. We're gonna put that on right on top and see what a beautiful, like, festive color this makes. Like how cute that is. I love Lottery is one of my all-time favorite lip glosses. You definitely want to get that. It is on sale. Like, do not miss that. All right, another way to make your lips pop is to take that liner shader brush again. Take your highlighter. Oh, it's not liking that. All right, we're gonna try it this way then. And you just pop it right on top of your Cupid's bow. Super easy, super simple. So now you can have a neutral or like a super holiday glam look. And again, if you are interested in my bundle, you're gonna save up to 80% off. It includes your choice of one of my 3 gorgeous eye palettes, your choice of eye brush, a liquid eyeliner, a lash primer, your choice of blush, and your choice of bronzer, and my Brazen highlighter, as well as setting brush, setting powder, and my Splash lipstick in Successful. I also have 2 other colors, and my limited edition lottery lip gloss, as well as 2 other limited edition lottery lip glosses. So just say festive or drop any type of like festive emoji below and I'll send you the info. But thank you for watching. Again, my name's Allie and my mission is Be You, Spread Joy. So if this is your first time, I'm so glad that you are visiting and hung out with me. I'm 45, I have 4 kids, 3 dogs, permanent damage in both of my arms, which is why you will put on mascara a lot faster than I do. I know the anti-aging battle is real and I am here to help. I've helped tame my own fine lines and wrinkles and discoloration. So if you want to learn more, tap follow and subscribe. Be sure to set your notifications to favorites. If you have a question, comment, consult below, or if you want the specials and you want to be notified of specials, text the word VIP to 01470 3090308. That is my work cell, and I will get back to you. Text is by far the fastest and best way to get a hold of me. You can follow me on all of your favorite social sites, and you can also visit me on my website, which is www.BeBlissful.Fun. And if your skincare or makeup is not anti-aging, plant-based, European Union approved, or giving you the skin that you want and deserve, then let's chat. I hope you all have a wonderful, Merry Christmas Eve, and I will see you tomorrow for a fun Christmas look. Bye, guys.